So there's something I'd like to discuss that I seen the other day at one of the Loves. So there was this father, probably in his late 40s, and he had a son who was probably no older than 10. And his father's in there, stacking up the nachos and cheese and all this, and doing his usual thing he's been doing as a kid. And so, he's got his kid less than 10 years old with a big old 44 ouncer and his own big old cheese ridden nachos. Probably hasn't had a vegetable in months. He was definitely an overweight child. He wasn't just a kid who eats good most of the time and his dad is allowing him a snack. Like, these guys were consuming the wrong things all the time, I'm sure. The kid was probably an easy 40, 50 pounds overweight. And it's so sad to be set up like that at that age already, not knowing, have any idea what's going on. You put your trust in this person who's supposed to be looking after you, and he's setting you up for failure before you're even mature enough to know what's going on. If you guys have children, if you plan on having children, if your children are really young, set them up for success the best way you can. And one of the best ways you can is through health, getting them eating the right foods, encouraging exercise, encouraging nutrition. When they tell you they're starting to, they don't want this or that, you got to encourage that. There's a lot of things that you want in the household to prepare them for success. They're going to do what they see you doing most of the time. So if you're doing and taking care of yourself, they're more than likely going to follow suit. If you're not, there probably won't be. My father didn't take good care of himself, but he did, through learning through his mistakes when we were younger, not allow us to eat a bunch of sugar in all our cereals and to eat sugar with everything we did. So it helped me when I got older and I was already had some sort of health to follow a health path, because I was already kind of set up on that. That's what we want to do for our children. We want to set them up on the right paths. That's why we do this and this for them, so that they're set up to succeed, whether they go to college, whether they do good in school, whether they do good with their friends, with their own health, mentally and physically. So there's lots of things that you look up on the internet and stuff like that to help them out. And listening to these videos and stuff will give you some ideas as well. I'm going to be sharing a lot with you. Just keep that in mind. You love your child. Sometimes the greatest harms can come from the best intentions. I know you guys mean well by hanging out with your kid and giving them that sugary stuff. It tastes good, and you see them happy temporarily. Fast forward 30 years later, not such a good time for them. So just help set them up, love them, and set them up for success. You guys have a great day.